To improve the all-electric Subaru Solterra, we went back and made it go farther, charge faster, and have a larger charging
That I keep it lights as Disney's for the culture, for the Nubian nation. Today, we're gonna do a reaction because Atar Life is moving to Korea. I don't know how long, but I still got her support because she's been through a whole lot. And her cousin was, deceased by, hit and run and oxen here. We're gonna get into that.
Is me without any makeup. Pretty talented, but first of all, let me reintroduce myself
Yeah, she
for
got
some of
beautiful
you
teeth.
who may not know me.
She do got crooked teeth, but they look
Hey,
beautiful.
besties, I want you to get comfortable because I'm going to tell you a little story about who Lucky Davis is and
Yeah,
how she became
she
the
is a
celebrity
model.
she
She
is
been
today.
everywhere. She used to
She was
be
with
in New York fashion
the first
and also have her
graduate all the way
company
to
brands
2019.
like
The
Scar
year
Rose
I first
Designs.
graduated college and come
Yeah, she
to the
did
very first place
graduate in
where my
college.
brand
Yeah,
became
and I
known,
support
Scar
her,
Rose
friend.
Designs. It
Yeah,
was the winter
I'm
of that
correct.
year, around November, December, and I was repairing and working on the prototypes for my
Wow,
very first winter
prototypes.
collection.
Wow, first
And
winter collection.
on that
And
run,
yeah,
some things were broken,
she knows
some
a
things were
Tall Girl
broken, and
podcast.
I ended up
Wow,
mixed in, and I got kicked
she
out.
been in the mix.
Yes, you heard me right. I got
Wow,
kicked out. This was literally months after I've completed my
months.
first degree at the University of the District of Columbia.
Well, first degree, University of
So
District of
yeah,
Columbia,
this
and
was months
bachelor's in
later,
business management and administration.
and
That's excellent.
I was upset
Excellent work.
to say the least. But I did not argue. I literally left, and I
Well,
never
she did
have
not argue.
looked back. And I can
Wow, she never looked
because
back. She walked
I was
forward,
going
everybody.
to stay.
Wow.
My heart and my best friend
Um,
and my cousin Marquise live
it's
in the
no
South.
secret.
So
She has a
while we were
mom.
there,
Shout out to My Capital Life.
I
She's also a YouTuber.
stayed there with him for a little while, but things
For a little
weren't
while.
all that great at the time either. And I think maybe a couple days later, he ended up getting kicked out of his house too. So
Wow.
not only did I just get kicked out, but
So you
we
wasn't the only one tall
are
queen.
both kind of in this thing together.
Wow, the same thing.
But
Mm-mm-mm.
as you can
The
see,
state of
we
shock.
definitely kept each other's spirits up to keep us pushing through that moment. Um, there was at the time he had a little bit more help than I did, so we kind
Wow,
of
he had hope
had to figure
than
some things
than the
out
tall queen.
in
A
our
tall
lives.
life.
I can say I did have help from other people in my life
Wow,
too.
she did have help from
Maybe
other
because I'm one
people.
of them, I don't
The
know.
same thing goes
But
for me.
I, between crashing on friends' couches, letting me stay
Mm-mm-mm.
in their dorm
But I'm
room
still
because she
dealing
was
with
off work during
this,
her
dealing with
degree,
certain females in the
I had
family.
to pick between surviving and chasing after my dreams.
Wow. And I can't
But
stop
the
her.
crazy thing
I
is,
agree to
as women
this.
in shoes, I didn't see
I
why I
can't
had to
stop her for
choose
chasing her
between
dreams.
being
Because
able
I'm
to
still going to support her
survive
no matter
and
what.
wanting to create
And
my
you
art
know, it's a
and
figure out there with me and
share.
her. And I
And
never
it's not like I was
prior,
doing it
before,
for me
too, when I was at the
independently. All
party.
of my art I've always done for the tall girls. My brand is for tall girls. My
Yeah,
art
she got a tall
speaks
girl bread.
through the
And she was
experiences
on
of
A Tall
many
Girls
people
broadcast
that I know,
panel
and I'm
too.
not the only one.
Shout out to
It's
A Girl
just a lot of
broadcasters.
young
Shout out,
people that can
A
relate
Tall
to that
Life
moment.
TV.
So I always want to make sure through my art that others
Her
don't feel
art,
alone the way
yeah.
that I felt.
Mm-hmm.
That's neither here nor there. Let's get back on track. Um, so after crashing at a couple of my friends' places for a couple of months,
Wow.
um,
Couple of friends plays for a
I ended
couple of
up
months.
in
Wow.
a situation where things were, in my mind, I thought they were getting better, but
Wow. It's
it came
better,
crashing
but
down
it's struggling. That's interference in
pretty
Maryland.
hard, I would say.
You know, they
Um,
love the
I
metal.
had left to go and stay with my older sister at the time
Oh yeah, she has an
in
older
the
sister, and
city
yeah,
where
she's
she
tall,
lives.
but she's not taller than A
And
Tall
whilst I
Life.
was staying with her, I literally almost died.
Whoa.
The house that she had ended up catching fire while I was asleep.
Oh wow.
And
Oh
I
freaking wow.
literally remember this like it was yesterday.
That
I
was that's
literally
a nice
woke up
townhouse.
and heard my niece calling my name, and it felt as something
Wow.
pulled me out of my sleep. And I popped up. I run to the top of the stairs. I see my sister and my niece and my nephew standing outside the door.
Wow.
I look
Wow.
over to
Her
surprise them and
sister's
engulfing
kids, the daughter
the
and the son.
entire house. Like the back of the house is already engulfed. The living room is literally about to be in flames. I'm upstairs. The smoke is
Wow.
already coming upstairs.
So
But
something went wrong.
I'm naked. I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can't go outside without any clothes. I need clothes on. But when I tell you, I
I
ran,
remember it was
ran,
a fire where I used to live with my
literally
ex
ran
girlfriend
around. And
over in Southwest.
I literally could have died in that fire
That was a
because I
flashback.
was left in the house. I was sleeping. It's so crazy to think about too. I literally almost died. But after
Wow.
that,
But I'm
I
glad that she
ended up
survived
leaving
though.
to go back to the city, and I was staying with another friend. But after that, it was just more of moving around couch to couch until
Wow,
I made
sleeping
the
in couches.
decision
I was
to
sleeping
go
in
check on my
couches too
cousin. A friend of
myself.
mine, she really needed help, and I didn't want her to have to
Oh
live
yes, I
alone.
think
So
I
I
remember
called
she
several
did say
friends
she
to
was
check
living
on
in
my
Chicago at
cousin, and I was
some
supposed to come
point.
back, and I was supposed to have a place. But at the time, things
Dang,
happened
if I did not
where
meet
the
her in
place that I had was
person
no longer available, and I was not allowed to
like a year
stay there
prior
anymore, which I always
before,
stayed in Chicago. And things didn't really work out the way that either of us wanted to, so I left
wow, it
to
did
go
not
back to
work
her.
out.
And I was with
Then Baltimore
my
too.
family that I
I've been to
met when I
Baltimore a
was
couple of times,
asleep
but I've never
on
been to
my first
Chicago.
year of my
I
university.
know what Chicago looks
And
like.
that entire situation literally almost killed me. But I can say it pushed me
Wow.
to the brink
Chicago,
that
Baltimore.
enabled me to get my very first place. Yes, I was working 3 jobs.
Well,
Yes, I was working
that's
12
how I
hours.
sleep. I sleep on the
So in my
rug.
feelings, I was going through so much
I
that I
can
couldn't
deal
take.
with it.
I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something, you know? So I worked hard and I finally got my own place. I didn't have an apartment or a house. I rented a room in this beautiful townhouse, beautiful,
Wow, beautiful
beautiful
townhouse. That's
townhouse
nice.
in
That's sweet.
Baltimore, which is so crazy to think about because I went to university in Baltimore and I ended up getting my first place
Yeah,
in
that's right.
Baltimore.
She did went to Copper
It was
State.
crazy, truly, truly
Let me
crazy.
put that in the chat
So
because I did a
after getting my
video
first place in
on that
Baltimore, I
too
went
a
home to
few
South
years
Carolina
back.
because one of the things that I really wanted to do, I was getting ready
Yeah.
for my model bag.
Let me pause this. You see this, guys? You see this? Look at Atoll Life. She is so beautiful. She can rip the runway. I mean, that'd be your two-piece meal for Popeyes with mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. That's right. I did have that, but that was for $6. Wow. Oh wow. Golly. That's how I was. What was it? What was it? Last month when I saw her at the 8th Street Festival, my mouth literally dropped when I saw her with her nice, beautiful afro. Oh my freaking god! When I saw her, I just can't help myself. Let me play the video. Let me unpause it.
Photo shoots, networking,
Yes.
being creative, and then it happened. I had quit 2 of my other jobs because one of my
Yeah,
jobs
she did
ended
have two
after
other
my first
jobs.
job, so I wanted to stick with that one
There
job.
were other
And
jobs.
then I
Yeah, she did
love
stick with one
traveling.
job. I think the last job she had was working at, was it Hooters?
So at that point, it felt like I was back in school. Now, I wasn't worried about my place at the time
I'm kind
because I
of
had enough money
kind
saved
of
up for the next
worried.
couple months without even having to work.
Yeah.
So the question then
What
became,
happened was
what
she
then?
had
Because
tripped and
what
she
do you
was
do?
on crunches.
What you want to do? I feel like we've lost the plot here. Like I feel like the plot has been lost in me getting so stuck in needing to survive. I feel like I lost touch with my dreams and who I truly was. So I said, it's time to
Wow.
find another job. It's time to find me. It's time to do the things that I love
I
and
hate.
create
I
the
I, I
art
don't know
that
if
I
it's
share with
gonna
the world. So that's what I did. I started
happen
going all in on me.
because I can help her with her
I
dreams if it don't work out in Korea. Because I'm kind of
I
concerned.
wrote and published my very first book.
Yeah, A Tall Light, but I
I
did
wrote
follow
and
it
published
on
a
Instagram and
journal and
the
poems
Tall Girls Inc. I did
autobiography.
follow that as well
I started
on
preparing
multiple Instagram
for
accounts
being
that
a
I created.
speaker and I started doing all the things that I've wanted to do as an artist and making that art. And then
Yeah,
the
artists make
opportunity
it that
to
to
have
art.
a
Yes,
place in my
uh-huh.
modeling career.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Yeah,
opportunity
modeling
allowed me
career.
to choose to stay comfortable in what I now have or to become uncomfortable again. And those are two
Wow.
very different
Comfortable,
things.
uncomfortable
And
again.
that
Wow.
career that I knew would make me uncomfortable enough to continuously push for my dreams.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
don't
yeah,
know
I did
if
exactly that.
if
I had
she
been uncomfortable
if
in my
Korea
last
doesn't work
place.
out, she may be back in DMV, but I don't know.
And when I came back,
Oh, she
I
moved back with
just
her mom.
created
Her mom is a YouTuber. I support her YouTube
out of
channel
this
as
place that I
well.
had been running away from. So that same winter, I had went to New York
Yes, her
and
mom
met
remind me of
my
A Tall
then
Life. You see
boyfriend.
this, guys? Let me
So
pause.
that
Let me
same
go back.
winter, spring, I received
You
also
see?
that
Wait, wait,
same.
wait. You see this? You see this? You see this? Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you, man, the Nubian tall queens are baddies and mama jamas. Get your Kool-Aid, all right? and drink it. Wherever Kool-Aid flavor, wherever it's tropical fruit punch, great. Just drink it and enjoy a tall life. And the way she do that pose right there is fantastic. That's what I like about a tall life. She got swagger, style, and grace. I'm not lying.
New York Fashion Week show.
Yeah, New York
I was
Fashion Week show.
so
Yeah,
excited. I went to a party. I received my very first UGC Airbnb
yeah. You
contract.
see
I
that?
flew to Acapulco,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, and stayed in a beautiful villa for
She been
3
everywhere.
days
Mexico.
throughout Mexico for
Yep,
my
she was in Mexico. There's videos out there where she's
I was
in
collaborating
Mexico.
with
She
myself, and I think
checked
I
that
did
out.
great. And then
It was
this year I
great.
started working 3 jobs again. I was still collaborating with brands. I was still filming
Three job
content,
programs and
but I
still
was sick
filming.
and tired.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I
I knew
like.
that my body
The
needed a
power of
break.
positivity.
But at the end of the day, I knew I had to do
Yeah,
something and put in the work to achieve,
yeah.
what I was
Achieve.
achieving.
That's what she loves to achieve her
Between
dreams.
working, partnering with brands, and modeling, your girl was booked and busy and doing a whole lot of stuff. And honestly, I
Yeah, she been
wasn't mad
busy.
because I could see the goal
Like I'm kind of
as I'm
busy
working
exploring,
towards.
traveling, busy on
So
Google
I'm
Maps.
getting closer and closer to go to school abroad, to move
Yeah,
and
she's
finally be
um
in fashion school
want to
and to move to South
go to
Korea.
fashion school. I
Honestly,
think she was in a reality show.
moving to South
It's gonna
Korea,
get back to
even
me, but she didn't make it
before
to the
I got
cut.
into my business degree, I always knew
Yeah,
I
she
wanted
plan on
to
moving to
go to
Korea.
Japan or South
It's
Korea.
Seoul, South Korea,
And
and she want to
she
go
was
to
also
Japan.
thinking about the easiest way to get over to South
Yeah,
Korea to be able
that's
to
when my
figure out which
heart
fashion
dropped
school I wanted to
when
get
she
into,
was
even
planning
though
on
I
moving
already
to
knew what I wanted to
South
do.
Korea. I hope
So
it
I said, okay,
works.
we're going to go to
Cause I was
linguistics
kind of
because
hurt, but I
I
still
really want
support
to
her no matter
learn
what.
Korean. I've been self teaching myself, I've had tutors. I
Yeah,
really am
tutors.
interested in Korean
Yeah,
culture.
yeah,
I
Korean
want to learn
culture.
about their
And
history as a Korean
The
people.
original Koreans are
So
so-called black people.
I do like
And
the
she loves
fact
listening to
that even
K-pop.
though
I have another tall
there's
sister
so
named
indoctrinated in that
Shani.
culture, it
She's
still
a
is cool. To
albino.
be
She's
honest, I wanted to
built
go to
like a tall
school
life.
in South
She's into
Korea and
K-pop
Japan
as well. I
for
was in
K-pop. I
this
learned
tall
about
group,
fashion
her
schools in
Discord group called
Asia,
I think it's
Europe, America, and
K-pop. That was a few years
Africa
ago.
cover fashion parties
Mary
from
Kay
different
as
campus, different
fashion
universities, different
party.
countries, and that
Wow, different
really
universities, different
fascinated me. I've
countries.
always been drawn there. Always. I don't know why, but I've always been drawn there.
Wow,
And
I'm telling you, man, and I'm not
honestly,
jealous.
finally able
Something
to
about
not
this tall
only
queen,
do my craft, sew
something
and
about her
thrive and
makes me feel
exhibit,
unique and feel
but able to
comfortable.
finally
She
meet
ain't
my
the only one.
potential. And then it happened. November 15th,
Yeah, November 15th.
2024.
Oh, 2024.
I tore my meniscus while at work. And it's
The
been heartbreaking. I
Miskits.
have been working so
Yeah, that
hard
was last year. I think I remember. It was on
I
YouTube,
shut down
Instagram.
right in front of me. Because how the hell does that even happen? You're literally weeks away from paying for everything, weeks away from waiting, and you tear your
Yeah,
meniscus.
that's what my
Moments like
heart,
that
and I was smiling hard, but I still
really
support her.
something. I felt like I was back at square one. Like, damn,
Well, square one.
I keep getting so close. So close. And it feels like someone is literally trying to pull the rug from under me.
Wow, I wonder who that
So
is.
why did I have to go through so much? And I keep getting so close and it keeps getting taken away.
Yeah,
Like, what is it that I'm not doing? What is it that I still need to learn? You know what I mean? So, this past year, as you guys know,
yeah, I
I
remember
have
this.
been injured.
Yeah, she was injured
I had
at her
surgery in
job
January. I
January
have
this year.
been
That's what
resting
happened.
since then,
They was working her too hard
but
at I think
I have something
Hooters.
very exciting I want to share with you guys. I, for the grand, am officially moving to
Yeah,
South
that's the
Korea.
perfect yesterday.
Ladies, I'm trying to do my work today.
I am leaving
Yeah,
America to
And I was smiling real hard. I was like, wow. And I started thinking about it. It's like, wow,
finally happening after so many years of hard work, so many years of
wow, so many
tribulations,
over so many years in
loss,
tribulations. But I was smiling and I thought about it like
lost so many people in
she had
life.
to make her dreams to a reality. We're gonna get into that. She had lost so many people. Um, her cousin. I did my research, and I'm going to get into that before I end the stream.
I never thought ever I would lose, that I wouldn't be able to not share these moments with.
Wow, I hope it freaking
And you
works
know who
well.
isn't here anymore?
And Marquise, yes, I did the research. What happened was he left from work, right? And he missed his bus, and he got ran over by the driver. It was a Chevrolet Malibu. And after he or she, whoever was the driver, had kept driving, and he was sent to the hospital, and he was deceased due to his injuries, and the injuries got the best of him, and I believe the hospital has something to do with it. Continue.
I am so proud of myself for remembering that day. Honestly,
I gotta have my faith and my hope in her.
I'm so sad to say the countdown to me moving to South Korea has begun. So, besties, prepare yourself because Lucky is
Yeah, I
taking
was
South Korea.
smiling while hard, but this today I'm not. Wow, she's moving to South Korea. She already wanna be part of the Korean culture. Yeah, I do have, concerns. How long is she gonna live there? I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I'm still going to support her no matter what. Cause I hope it works well. Cause you never know that she may move back to the DMV. Cause the DMV is part of her. And I said this, Golden Huggers, you be everywhere, tall queen, working hard. Dang. And when I was at Poetry Mo's funeral, um, I talked to another fellow tall queen, her name Evan, and she told me because I asked her, her and A Tall Life don't talk no more. And I was um trying to get her because I told Evan I was trying to get her in A Tall Life, and she said to me, "Oh, that's okay. That's what I really freaking wanted." See, I said this. I still supporting A Tall Life TV. She's leaving the DMV, so she will move to Korea. I had opportunities to meet her in person. Because, like I said, there's a video out there. Mm-mm-mm. I am not freaking jealous. Mm-hmm. You know, so I know, um, you know, you know what I'm talking about. And this is, and Brainwaves. Oh, remember, Brainwaves Rollo. This is Bakira. Because Brainwaves, you got 2 months. And I've received 2 likes. So I'm okay for now. I think it's. I think it was 25 days. Now it's 24. Next month, and I don't know if I able to have an opportunity to see her before she moved to South Korea. I am not sure about that. She may be visited back to the DMV. I may bump to her. You never know. Yeah, I was kind of like thinking about it. I'm like, I'm still going to support her. I still have to respect her decision, and I have to respect her dreams because I'm already aware. Uh huh. The next dream I'm going to do, I think, I don't know. I think it's going to be when I get home. It's going to be a part 9. I got 2 people watching because once it hits the 1:30, I'm going to play my music. I don't know if I'm going to play his stream once he's done first, because the other guy is going to be on hold again. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be on Thursday. Mm-mm-mm. Because you haven't lost me, Tall Queen. I still have your back regardless, no matter what. And yes, I did reach out to her, you know. Something about Korea that she loves. She she loves K-pop. Because I think this is not her first time living in Korea. Mm-mm-mm. And I think I have feelings for Atoll Life. She doesn't know that. Something about her. But I had to let her chase her dreams, you know, because I still had to ask her how long she gonna live there, you know, because that's the important question. And also her cousin too. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Perhaps the people have said for culture. I'm gonna play music. That's the outro. Later. For the people, for the Nubian nation, for the culture.